I left the house one Saturday morning for a brief summer's walk. In good spirits, I headed south. It was a lovely summer's day, and I was in a good mood until at some point I noticed something strange upon the floor. Clothes. People's clothes. Everybody's vanished. Where is everyone? Panicked, I ran through the streets, stricken with grief. I was on my own, desolate, abandoned. Everyone had vanished. Grief-stricken, I rested, and madness overtook me. And then some more madness overtook me, a little bit more. Yeah. Vexed, I slumped down a wall and thought about what to do next. Where is everyone? They can't all have vanished. I knew what I then had to do. Talk to the demon.
I don't know, Galveston, it's just something really weird going on. I just can't seem to find anybody anywhere. I've been walking outside, I can't find my neighbours, it's just dead silent. It's like the whole town's deserted. I don't know, it's like I'm the last man on earth or something.
So, what's the problem?
What do you mean?
Well, you do have a hellmouth that has opened in your house, where magic flies around all day long, like Wano. What did you expect?
Yeah?
So, if we find my book, I can close the opening and restore all the people back to normal. Yeah.
What, you're saying so something to do with this cavern and everything that's been going on for these last few months is somehow related to everybody disappearing?
Ding, ding, ding!
Well, I mean, what are we going to do about it?
Look, why don't you put a movie on? That always relaxes you, and then you can make a decision on what you're going to do, eh? Oh, I'll even put the kettle on for you.
What? Watch a movie? I mean, that's your solution to this problem. I've just told you that all the humans have disappeared from around this town, and you're wanting to watch a movie. I mean, what possible movie could you want to watch, Galveston?
Dunno. Last Man on Earth?
Oh, that's a good idea. And as always, folks, if Galveston gets every tick on his list, the film goes into the pit, and I lose any shred of hope I've got left in the world. But if it doesn't, then I get to keep it in my collection forever.
I still think it's rigged.
Who makes these rules?
You do.
Oh, I don't know, Galveston. Maybe you're right, yeah. Maybe if we watch a movie, just sit down, have a cup of tea, that'll kind of make us feel better, and then we can think about the problem and do some problem solving later. Is that what you meant?
Yep.
Huh. That's a relief. Roll VT.
Big black fire goes down the
Oh, I guess here we are, Galveston, all alone and watching The Last Man on Earth, and I know just how he feels.
Oh God, what did I do to deserve this?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Galveston, you have tried to bring about the apocalypse with all humankind being burnt alive. That's not much of a fact at this point, and, I mean, let's be honest, you're probably quite happy that all the humans have disappeared.
Nothing to do with me. I'm innocent, okay? And anyway, it's not as fun if I'm not in charge of it happening, am I?
Okay. Well, anyway, this is an absolute classic in all of horror movie history, starring the great Vincent Price, an absolute legend and horror god. Arabian nights like Arabian days.
Shut up! God, the city's really dead now, isn't it?
Oh, Galveston, too soon.
Oh.
Every day
Sorry, I guess.
they live off the weak ones and leave them for the pit.
People will fall asleep anyway, won't they? Ah, dude, crazy party last night, huh? It's got to be said that this film is an absolute classic. A late 50s, early 60s movie, basically in the time of the Cold War, the end of the world, apocalypse, nuclear devastation. It's a great snapshot of American cinema in that time. Well, it's got to be said, this is one of my favourite end of the world movies. Oh, Matt, stop speaking so loudly and high-pitched. It's annoying.
Oh, radio's really gone downhill, hasn't it?
Well, video killed the radio star, Galveston.
Oh, God.
What's great about this movie is there's so much going off with just the set alone. So much of the story is told in the background. It's fantastic.
All right, fanboy. All right.
Oh, boo-hoo, I'm so alone.
Are you doing an impression of Vincent Price or yourself now?
I don't even know Galveston, to be honest. You really get a sense of this character, his loneliness, his isolation. He's a broken man in a world of vampires. So macabre. And it still works all these years later.
All right, move on.
What's up, dude? Step 1, burn all vampires captured in a giant death pit. Step 2, go grocery shopping. Step 3, profit.
Step 4, shut up. Get on with the film.
Oh, so many vampires to kill, so little time. Oh, there goes the neighbourhood. Hey, Gal, I just had a really funny thought. Could you imagine if this was just all in his head, like he's gone crazy, and every morning he wakes up and he's just butchering people in the neighbourhood, and everybody's like screaming at him to stop?
God, you're really weird, aren't you? It's only been day 1 since everybody disappeared. You're already talking like a loony.
Oh man, that was a crazy dream. I was all alone in this desolate world, surrounded by vampires, and I was going depressed, and oh.
Another day to start all over again.
Oh well, more killing to do. Hooray! My sweet wife. Oh, it's so sad. We all miss our first coffee tables, don't we? Oh. So in this movie, interestingly enough, the vampires are slow, kind of less intelligent, and they kind of moan and waddle along. And I wonder if George Romero ever saw this movie. Oh, these creatures are so hard to fight off. Oh, I almost broke a sweat then, but I didn't. So that's something. Oh, I wish I knew the people in this video. They look so nice. It's got to be said, that's a damn good resolution on that projector. I'm jealous. Morgan has lost his mind, ladies and gentlemen. Great acting by Vincent Price, by the way. One of his best roles as far as I'm concerned. Flashback.
My hair! Uncle Ben!
Uncle Ben? From Spider-Man? Oh, they always die, don't they? So the lead vampire is Morgan's brother, or best friend or something. What a twist!
Yeah, I think it's just his friend.
Oh.
I cannot accept half-baked theories.
I mean, I'm no scientist, but surely if this thing's actually killing thousands of people in the real world, it stops being more theoretical and more, real, actual?
Plague proportions.
And you don't believe some of the dead have come back?
I mean, maybe wear a mask, gloves, goggles, anything. Protect yourselves.
Come on, let's get to work.
It's so sad that the daughter and wife both succumb to the illness. Tragic backstory activated. Oh, honey, where's your makeup? Guests, me, and we're back.
A lie.
Vampire dog, look out! Oh well, I guess it's something new to eat, isn't it?
Yeah, at least you got options now.
Whoa, that is brutal. Oh, come on, not the dog, man. I mean, the humans, sure, everyone's dead, but not the dog.
Yeah, this film really doesn't mess around, does it?
Morgan equals lowest ebb. Ooh, mystery girl. Which at this point in the film can only mean fully trustable. Trustable? Trusted? No. He's not very good with people. He's not a people person, socially awkward. Something.
Why do you turn away? Why do you turn away?
Oh, she's a spy with a new race of vampires behind her, and they don't like Morgan at all.
Yeah, you could almost say he's become legendary.
Galveston, you're going to give it away.
The vaccine keeps it isolated and prevents it from multiplying. We've had it for some time now.
We?
And so Morgan, in an act of redemption, helps the new vampire girl. So instead of killing her, he cures her.
You see? It worked, Ruth.
He brings her back from her vampirism, thus giving her a more real and true insight into his actual nature. They may see him as a monster, but in fact he isn't. He's just misguided.
You and I can save all the others.
Or ill-informed.
Maybe everything's gonna be okay. Yay! Hooray!
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on it.
Wait! You don't understand, wait!
Run away! Run away! Oh God, Morgan, he's being hounded like some sort of...
Hound?
Yeah, hound, yeah. He's become the monster he always feared! Nobody saw that coming.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Oh, how the worm has turned.
It's tragic, really, isn't it?
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. And it's this point that Morgan is cornered by the new race of intelligent vampires.
They were afraid of me. They were afraid of me.
I didn't know.
There's a whole brand new race of intelligent, socially refined vampires, and they want to take over the world. And the humans, well, they're like legendary at this point. They're like a myth. And Morgan's the top one. He's like a serial killer to these people. He's like Jack the Ripper or something. It's such a great twist to the end of a film. Oh, spoilers, by the way. I mean, at this point, if you're chasing a kind of mythical killing monster who you fear, why would you bring your children? Oh, I just love happy endings.
What? This isn't a happy ending.
Oh, it's so happy and smiley and happy. Happy.
Well, I mean, sort of. Anyway.
So there you have it, that was The Last Man on Earth. What's really interesting about this movie is there's been quite a few adaptations since this film was first released. Having been probably the original film version of Richard Matheson's story of I Am Legend. About a man who's the last human survivor in basically a vampire apocalypse, where he has to kind of board up his house and set traps and things. This would be the blueprint that all zombie movies and zombie survival horror in general would follow. And we all know the kind of three main movies. There's The Last Man on Earth, obviously, there's Omega Man, and then there's also the Will Smith film I Am Legend. But did you know there was also a short movie which is very, very similar in its retelling of Richard Matheson's classic novel? It's a film called Soy Lilenya. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but was much more in the vein of Richard Matheson's original movie. So if you've never seen it, there should be places online that you could look that up. It's really fascinating. This story is amazing. It's one of the best end-of-the-world horror movies that has ever been put to film, in my personal opinion. It's also one of the best adaptations of Richard Matheson's story. Is there a really true, great story version out there? I don't think so. I still think there's some room left there. I still think there's an adaptation we're yet to see that's going to be absolutely pitch perfect and really true to Richard Matheson's original vision. But for me, if you want to watch a movie based on I Am Legend, if you want to watch a film about the end of the world and about a sort of apocalypse, whether it be vampires, zombies, or any otherwise, if you're not going to go to the Romero trilogy, you're going to go to this film, The Last Man on Earth from 1964. It's an absolute all-time classic, and if you've never seen it, you need to get out there and see it now. It's free domain, so you can even watch it on the internet. Well, what did you think, Galveston?
It made me want to puke.
And okay, Galveston, let's look at the score.
Oh, typical.
Great. Goes in my collection forever. In your face.
Yeah, well, all the humans are still lost, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is that. It has made me feel a little bit better. There is a mystery here to solve. We can solve this problem.
Hooray!
Oh, you be happy anyway. You've always wanted all the humans to go away. Don't think I don't know that, you know. I'm not stupid.
Yes, you are.
Well, okay, maybe I'm a little stupid. But I don't know. Let's do this, Galveston. Let's solve this mystery. Let's save everybody. We can be heroes. Me and you, best friends against the world. What's left of it? What do you say? Well, all right. Yeah.
Even Alf had it better than this.